Hello, every Temerian and Rivian buddy! Well, this is episode 2 of my full walkthrough of The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. This is a series of over 200 videos. We're going to handle the entire main story and a lot of the side quests. Okay, so this is where we left off in the first video. We're still in cutscene hell, just going through cutscene after cutscene until the game actually starts. AAA developers love doing this. So now that this is over, now we're going to hop into the second cutscene where Geralt is in Kaer Morhen, which is the Witcher stronghold. I'll be quiet and then we'll get through this cutscene and then I'll explain what happened.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Okay, well that's the end of the dialogue for this cutscene. Remember, like I said, there's going to be tons of cutscenes at the beginning of this game. They just love their cutscenes. Now, notice how young the Witcher is. It turns out that you're not playing the younger Geralt, you're actually playing the older Geralt in this Witcher 3 game. That's Yennefer, which was his romantic interest from The Witcher 2. That's kind of strange that Yennefer is in the Witcher stronghold. In fact, there's a lot of strange things about this cutscene that don't quite jive, but we'll figure it out in just a second. I'm going to have to put some kind of age restriction on this video if it... Oh, okay, she put her garment on. Well, that's nice of her. Alright, and see, this cutscene is just going on way too long, and most people would just space out of this, you know, and start the tutorial, but I just wanted to show it to you. Okay, so here it is. Oh my god, we can actually control our character for the first time. This is the tutorial, yeah. Anything that pops up on the screen, we can take a look at the message in the glossary if we miss it. And unfortunately, a lot of the messages appear on the screen too fast and then they disappear before I get the chance to read them, so we might have to go into the glossary a little bit. Alright, oh my god. It's Geralt. It's the young Geralt, whom we won't be playing, but for some reason in this tutorial, he's young. Yeah, mini-map and objectives, we know how to do that. That's quite familiar. Yeah, just like The Witcher 2, and the original Witcher. Okay, I'm just getting my bearings. Hey, why not go outside? Let's take a look at the graphics. I think I've got a decent 35 frames a second. Oh man.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Indeed. I've got my grass distance, my drawing distance turned down a little bit because the grass drawing distance actually drops the frame rate more than anything else, so I had to drop it to medium, but it still looks stunningly amazing. Alright, now let's use our Witcher senses. Wants us to use our senses. It's a little different. In The Witcher 2, it's like the Z button or something on the keyboard, but now we just kind of like hold the right mouse button. And essentially this points out loot and explorable items. See, so we're going to examine it.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Okay. Yennefer. It's kind of strange that we never actually get to see her face. It's almost as if she's not actually there. Her back is always kind of turned to us. Okay, I'm going to use my Witcher sense again. There's something else. Over here. What's this?
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Yeah.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Okay, I'll finger my own toiletries then. This is
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Lord Tyrion's wine goblet. And, oh, come on. There it is. There's the key. So we opened a door. I know this is boring, but I want to, I don't want to skip through any tutorials in this walkthrough because I'm assuming that no one has, that the audience has not seen the other Witcher games before. And that's a good way to deal with this walkthrough. It's like you shouldn't have to play all the previous games in a series to play the current game that was just released. Unfortunately, Assassin's Creed is kind of like that. Ubisoft assumes that you played all of their games before, which is just ridiculous.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Ciri is a young apprentice whom I'm training. The mountains. There's the Witcher stronghold. And
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Ciri.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Uh-huh. Witcher's
Making
getting
her
old.
slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right?
Yeah, and she's gonna get herself killed.
How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
And that's her combat tutorial. Well, we've spoiled her, that's the problem.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Uh-huh. She's got some kind of
Fine.
magic.
I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now.
Fine.
Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Okay, so it's pretty obvious that Ciri is going to play a fairly big part in this game, whether we like it or not. I guess we don't really have an option, do we? Okay, Ciri.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Don't worry, she's not going to injure herself. It's just a wooden sword with a real pendulum, unfortunately. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, come on.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette.
This cutscene is going on way too long.
Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
It's pretty much true that,
With a flip?
yeah, with a
What
flip,
do you think?
like every cutscene can be compressed into like 1/3 of its size.
Alright. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Okay,
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations?
back to the combat tutorial
In your
now.
shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
All that dialogue could have been omitted. Better not happen again. Now let's get to the combat tutorial.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Oh my
Shall
god.
we run the walls?
Okay, yeah, sure. Of course.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Okay, now we'll learn basic jumping and climbing and stuff.
Maybe if you fall.
Alright, so this is much the same as The Witcher 2. The controls are almost the same. You can walk up to something, and it even gives you the little the key binding cue, like right on the screen, see? And then you can, yeah, S and W to go up and down ladders. That's good. And then this is something really weird happens. It says, when confronted with an obstacle, press S and space to climb over. It's not S, it's W. S is backwards. So they got the tutorial wrong. Don't tell me to press S. It's W and space. This already we got some issues.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Yeah, man. Beautiful view, huh?
Ciri, cut it out.
Be careful. Okay, let's fall. Just to be abstinent. Okay. Or obstinate. No, we can... I see how I do it. So you can climb down ladders too. You just have to wait for the Q and then press E. In fact, you have to make sure that you got the Q on the screen so you can press E. And then look at this. This is bizarre. Duh. Ugh. God, Witcher's such a wimp. He took damage just from like falling down from that short ladder. That's not promising. Oh, we have to go back up there. Okay, fine. Whee! And it says, press space while running. Oh yeah, we just have to learn how to leap over obstacles. Yeah, fine. Good. Big stronghold, isn't it? And here's the combat zone. Right there.
I win.
Man, I'm down to half health already. This rate, I'm going to be dead by the time I get to the courtyard.
Grow a bit.
See, now, she's able to climb down. See how she's able to climb down from there? And I don't have a button to do that. Like, I think it's just the NPCs have that. But I don't have an option to do that.
What did you expect?
Okay. Now we probably... Yeah, another cutscene. Well, at least we got to control our character a little bit. Come on, speed up the cutscene. I'm going to start speeding these cutscenes up if they keep lingering like this. Oh, come on.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
She's sorry.
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword.
Oh.
At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells.
Yep.
And by the sickly paleness of its visage.
She's been reading.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
You know, you could have said you did the exercise while he was
So
asleep.
you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick
Oh
study.
dear.
Quick, but mischievous.
She's sassy.
Fine, we've talked enough.
Sassy.
Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
Alright, so my god, I think we're getting to the combat tutorial now.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
We want to go through the tutorial because I'm assuming the audience hasn't seen the previous Witcher games before, so...
Should work on the basics.
Yeah.
Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Okay, so this is where we're going to end this video, and then we'll start the combat training next time, okay? Remember to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do over 200 of these Witcher 3 videos. So if you click the like button, if you like this video, then that really helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it, okay? So remember, you can also follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitch because I'll also be streaming this game on Twitch, too. We'll see you next time in Kaer Morhen. Thanks for watching.